Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. Your girls here back at it again as always, bring you guys the latest on new music, your favorite artists, etc. And I'm here to do a review on Jhene Aiko's new song called Triggered. So let's get to the nitty gritty. I like the song Triggered. It's a dope record. I listened to it last night. I like that Jhene, she's channeling her emotions, her vulnerability on this record, and it has like her sound overall. And I've listened to Jhene Aiko's music over the years because she has already established her sound. Her sound is more like that R&B, moody, sensual, mystique-like feel of like R&B, and her production. It's very like, it just takes you like in another like dimension. It's kind of like that trap R&B, neo soul R&B, but she adds a certain flavor to her sound, which I really like it. I like some of her songs, and I like some of her records that she's put out. So this record is no different. I like that for her, nowadays, R&B artists, they don't really get to channel their vulnerability as much, but I do like the fact that my bad. I'm going to switch up different artists, my bad. Jhene Aiko, she's expressing her feelings of like heartache, pain, and being bitter. So this record right here, Triggered, is about like somebody that she's dealt with, like her ex. It's like that person triggers her to this day. Every time she sees him, flashbacks of like thoughts of like them being together, but they're not together no more. They've had like a toxic relationship, so it's toxic. So she's just like cursing on there, and she's just showing that vulnerability side. And I like records like that. I think records like that are really dope because sometimes here and there I want to listen to something different, and I try not to like listen to a lot of like that depressing music a lot of times because I'm more like upbeat. I love like an upbeat feel good song, but here and there, for this case, for Jhene Aiko to express herself on this record, I think this is really dope. I think it's a great start for her. Even like I said, she's still putting out her music. I like that she's still maintaining her sound, her audience, and she does have a loyal, supportive fan base. I think that they will like this record as well, of course. So for Jhene, I think that she has always been talented. I'm not a huge fan of hers, but one thing I can say about is that I do appreciate like what she's brought into R&B, because really it's like this. Nowadays R&B is progressing, is really growing, it's evolving, and I think that R&B should stay experimenting with the sound, and also like I said, just going further and being like artists should really take risks and be risk takers. And I think that even some of the ones that have really shown their ability to push the genre and have their own sound and be like to the forefront of their own sound, because nowadays people sound alike. Jhene Aiko, I think Jhene has always always had like a lane of her own that she crafted. So I like how she has really maintained her sound, her appeal. And I like some of her music, don't get it twisted. She's influenced by Brandy, which of course as a Brandy fan I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up. Other R&B artists that came before her. So I love that Jhene Aiko, she just really has her own flavor, and really like, even for her music, it's really appealing. She's versatile too, so she has a nice voice, and her voice is soothing too. So she has a nice voice, so she kind of gave me like the realm of like that Sade, kind of like her vocals in a way, because really every R&B artist is different. As long as you got vocals, whether you can sing or you can sing, it don't matter. And I really suggest for whoever it has a passion for music, don't be afraid to utilize your skills in the singing, and the songwriting, and like I said, the producing, but don't be afraid, especially with singers nowadays, because I know that singers, for Jhene Aiko in this case, her voice is nice, her voice is appealing, and sometimes I like the singers and I like the singers. I mean, you can sing, but I think that there's room for everybody. I think that even with R&B critics, I think some critics are too harsh on like this trying to just be like kind of overlook the singers too, because Jhene Aiko, she's not a powerhouse singer, but she does make good music. She does have that appeal. So it's like a variety wide range of like people, who people can listen to. And I think that Jhene Aiko is like really, like I said, she has really held down the fort. She's in her lane of music. So I think that her music, she will continue to make music. I think she has longevity here because every time Jhene Aiko puts out a good project, I've been hearing good things about her music. I've been hearing her fans, they really appreciate what she's done for music right now. And in R&B, she's doing her thing. Credit where it's due. So I like that the song Triggered, it just has more like that dark feeling, moody of R&B, and it's just, like I said, just like the way how she's singing it is really cool. And I like that, she's always been her own artist, and I respect her for being who she is as her own artist doing R&B. So guys, what do you guys think below of the song Triggered? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Are there any Jhene Aiko fans? Let me know down below. Don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to tell me your opinions. Tell me your perspectives down below. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. And you know how your girl gotta always exit out as always. So yeah. So like, share, comment, subscribe down below. And stay tuned on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Narrated Reference. Peace.